Today we're going over some secrets with the new drones that were added in ERLC. But first, you only have 2 more days to subscribe to be entered in our 1000 Robux giveaway. So as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, ERLC added drones for the civilian team that you can buy at the tool store and for the police team that is unlocked at rank 8. So these drones are pretty nice because they're basically like free cam, but instead it's with a drone. If you hide this, it's basically like free cam for anybody. Now there are some secrets with this that a lot of people do not know. Starting off with the first thing that is kind of obvious, but a lot of people do not know it. If you press this H thing right here, then that means that the drone will auto land, as you can see, and it hovers up to the altitude to land, and then it goes right to you, and then it starts to drop, and it will drop right before it hits your head. Actually, it hit my head. Ow. Another thing that's a pretty cool secret is very overlooked. So if you press this eye icon, a lot of people don't press it because they think that it just hides it. If you press that, then you can see it just goes black and white. So people probably do not use this, but this is actually sort of a night vision. As you can see, then this turns my entire character white, and it's pretty easy to find. So if you are on police team and say you're trying to find somebody and it's nighttime or whatever, like this does work better at night. Let me show you. So if you look at that, look, now it's nighttime, so it's basically pitch black, and then you can see my character is right there. So if you do have this on the police team, then you can probably find wanted criminals by using this. Let me see if it works if I'm inside a store. It does not work. Like if it's a concrete wall, of course that does not work. But if it is the windows, it does work. So this is pretty cool. Say somebody is like wanted and the helicopter's called on them, and you don't know where they're hiding inside the house. You can check all the windows and see if you see white in there. And then if you do, that means that there is a person in there. So that's kind of cool. It just lights up the person a lot more, and it makes it easier to see stuff at night. Also, that's really good for roleplay because you could be like, surveillance drone finds wanted suspect in house. Or something like that. Steal that idea. I want to see that idea. Our next thing is really good to keep in mind. It is about the signal on this thing. So a lot of people do not know what the actual signal is on this thing because they've never really tried it, and it doesn't say so in the update log. So if you do go up with altitude, the signal is sort of lost, which isn't really realistic because normally whenever you go up in altitude, once you get above the trees, then the signal actually gets better. But as you can see, the signal is represented by that number right there. So it's at 500 right now. So if we continue to go, then at 600, it starts beeping at you saying the signal's bad. Nothing happens though. So you can just continue flying whenever you're at bad signal. But then once you get to 790, or actually like if I am going full speed and I stop there, then bam, as you can see, the second that it hit 80, then your drone just disappears. It doesn't crash or anything, it just goes away because you completely lost signal. So the drones do go out at 800 signal, so say you're at 750 signal, I would then stop your drone and then be precise about how much more you move. And then one more thing, you might have picked up on me doing it, but if I right click on my mouse, then you can see I can change that little camera's view. So there's a little camera on the drone, that's how you're seeing this stuff. And if you right click and then you go up and down, it does not work going left to right. And then you can change the view of the camera. So if you want to see something that's directly below you, you can go down, or directly above you instead of just being like this. Because if you didn't know about this, then if you wanted to look down, you would have to hide this and press W as it kind of tilts the camera down. But with this, you can just move your camera freely. So this is free cam. As you can see, it's very, very similar. Then the next thing is about how the drones look. So look at this controller right here. And then whenever our drone starts to land, now look at that drone, you can see, look at the top of it and everything. The wings do not, the propeller things do not actually move, that's probably for lag. And then if we go on the police team, and we grab the surveillance drone, and then if we do the same thing of pressing the land button, as you can see, that controller thing looks the exact same, and the signal and everything on the police drone is the exact same as the civilian drone, except whenever it goes down. As you can see, this looks a lot different. So you can see right here that the drone looks a lot different on the top. I believe it's entirely a different drone model because it doesn't have all of the details that the other one did on the top. And then this one says police. If you go on the sheriff's team, it will say sheriff on the top as well. So that is really all. If you do have any more secrets about these drones that you would like to share, or if you would like to just share what your favorite part of the summer update was, be sure to do that. But that is really all. So be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye!